Welcome back. So today I have my mom here with me, and we want to make a video on Smas and its upcoming awareness month, January the 28th. So when I have this out for y'all, it will be exactly Smas Awareness Day. So SAS stands for Superior Mesenteric Artery Syndrome. And we have our shirts on for y'all because it is purple. Okay, so a little bit about Smas.
Smas, as Kristina said, stands for Superior Mesenteric Artery Syndrome. Excuse me. And what that is there is an artery in your body, and it's called the mesenteric artery. That artery can cross over the duodenum for whatever reason, and when it does that, it will cut off the route, for a better lack of a word. It will cut off the route that the food takes to get from point A to point B, and basically that artery will cut across the duodenum, and
that leads to the
stomach. And when it does, it restricts food from going from the esophagus to the stomach to digest the way it needs to digest. So it is rare. It is very hard to be diagnosed with because there are other illnesses that it mimics. So I think that's, something that it's good that there is a Smas Awareness Day, because I think it represents those that have lost their life for this illness, as well as those that are fighting to be diagnosed with this illness. So Kristina has, she was diagnosed in March or April, early April of 2015. Excuse me. And she ended up having surgery in August of 2015. So basically, her Smas is, I'm not going to say she's cured from that, but she, since that was her first illness, and she was diagnosed with that, that's just where,
it all started.
It all started, yeah. So, but it does mimic other illnesses, and for those that are fighting this, we support you 100%. For those that have lost loved ones and struggling with this illness, we just want to say thank you for being there for those that are struggling, because you're kind of an outlet if you still belong to the groups, and you can offer just support, and that means a lot. I know that there's been a couple times that I myself have had to go into the group and just kind of ask questions and learn a little bit about this being diagnosed, and maybe doctors or medications and things like that. But for those that have lost loved ones due to this, our heartfelt sympathy is with you, and just know that we think about you guys. And I know I've been in a situation with Kristina before where you just don't know what the next day is going to hold, and the struggle it's real. So this is a very serious illness, and I wish that physicians would take it serious. And of course there are some that do. And
I did want to say that if you do have Smas, or somebody that does, I think you can agree with this. I recommend a doctor in Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore. Dr. Marrone at Johns Hopkins. He was the one that did finally diagnose me with it, and he did my surgery as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a great surgeon. He, listened to me. He believed me. That was my main thing. Was he believed me.
Mm-hmm. And he was an excellent doctor. And Kristina ended up having a DDJ, and I can't even begin to say what that is.
It's like cut and paste.
Yeah, I just basically, the short version is a cut and paste. And by her having that allowed her to be able to eat and have a little bit of a normal life for, a few weeks. And then, of course, there was, something else that came along that is hard to be diagnosed with as well. But this is about SMAS and the struggle, and just know that you're not alone in this. And as far as going to physicians and stuff, you have to know your body, and you basically have to be your own advocate. Or if you don't feel like you can be vocal enough and have a doctor understand you. I mean, at one point, Kristina just point blank told the doctor, if this is what you're thinking then you are wrong, because it's not. And she's kind of learned she's had to stand up and, raise her voice to be heard. And even myself, I've had to do that, because you have to be strong, and you have to sometimes make doctors listen. And not all of the doctors want to go out of that physician's box. So, and not every horse is the same color. So, and I kept telling Kristina's doctor that you can have a corral full of ponies, but I have a zebra. And when my zebra knows there's a problem, there's a problem. So, and we were very, very blessed when we did reach out to Dr. Marrone, and he took Kristina's case. So, but there are other physicians out there that recognize this illness as well. So, but that's one way to get the point across is, have this SMAS Awareness Day, and just basically let everybody know that you're not by yourself. So
exactly. And I don't know if I said this, but I will put pictures in of the duodenum and the artery that way, because it is a little confusing. So, sorry, I have to keep Apollo entertained so he doesn't go off in this video, because this is like our 12th take. So I'm playing with him, trying to keep him distracted. But in a little bit, we are going to go outside, and we have a surprise for everybody, and especially for our SMA warriors and the ones that unfortunately have been taken to heaven. Okay, so here is my surprise. I have 6 raisins and I have 6 balloons. So I'm going to read off of my mom's phone the 6 raisins, because we're recording off of my phone. And when I get done reading them, I'm gonna let all of the balloons go. Okay, oh, also, so the reason they are purple is because that is the SMAS awareness color. So reason number 1, all of us are warriors. Reason number 2, in memory of those that are gone but not forgotten. Number 3, have faith and pray for all of us that struggle with this. Number 4, know it takes strength to get out of bed. And number 5, courage, because this is a scary illness. And number 6, just remember, you're not alone. You have this. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down and I'm gonna let the balloons go. Okay, so I hope, I'm still playing with Apollo. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video and got some more knowledge of what superior mesenteric artery syndrome is. Really didn't want to make this video too long because I know my first video explaining Smas was extremely long. So I hope everybody knows a little more about it, and just know that you're not alone. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.